Introduction. The Balkans have always played a significant role in the political affairs of Europe. This region has been a battleground for various powers throughout history, and today it continues to be one of the most important geopolitical areas in the world. Since the end of the Cold War, the Balkans have been a focus of attention for many international actors, particularly NATO and Russia. The two sides have been competing to exert their influence in the region, and the outcome of this struggle will have significant implications for the future of Europe. In this article, we will analyze the struggle for influence between NATO and Russia in the Balkans. Historical context. The Balkans have been a hotspot for geopolitical struggles for centuries. In the 19th century, the Ottoman Empire held control over much of the region. However, by the late 1800s, the Ottoman Empire was in decline, and various Balkan states began to assert their independence. This led to a series of wars and conflicts, culminating in the Balkan Wars of 1912 to 1913. World War I further destabilized the region, and by the end of the war, Yugoslavia was established. Yugoslavia remained a significant player in the region until the breakup of the Soviet Union. The fall of the Berlin Wall led to a wave of democratization across Eastern Europe. However, the dissolution of Yugoslavia was a violent and chaotic affair. The Yugoslav Wars, which lasted from 1991 to 2001, resulted in the deaths of tens of thousands of people and the displacement of millions more. NATO's influence. After the end of the Cold War, NATO began to expand eastward. In 1999, the alliance launched a bombing campaign against Yugoslavia, which ultimately led to the withdrawal of Serbian forces from Kosovo. Since then, the Balkans have become an important focus for NATO, as the alliance seeks to expand its influence in the region. One of NATO's most significant operations in the Balkans has been its peacekeeping mission in Kosovo. NATO troops have been stationed in Kosovo since 1999, and the alliance has played a key role in maintaining stability in the region. NATO has also worked closely with other Balkan states, particularly those that have expressed a desire to join the alliance. In July 2021, the leaders of Montenegro and North Macedonia met with NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg, where they reaffirmed their country's commitment to joining the alliance. NATO has also maintained close ties with other Balkan countries, including Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Croatia. Russia's influence. Russia has also maintained a strong interest in the Balkans. During the Cold War, the region served as a buffer between the Soviet Union and the rest of Europe. Today, Russia sees the Balkans as a critical strategic area in which it seeks to counterbalance NATO's influence. Russia's influence in the Balkans has been evident in recent years. For example, in 2016, Montenegro's government accused Russia of orchestrating a failed coup attempt that aimed to block its bid to join NATO. Russia has also maintained close ties with Serbia, which has traditionally been a close ally of Moscow. Russia's influence in the Balkans extends beyond traditional areas of political power. In recent years, Russia has also increased its involvement in the region's energy sector. For example, in 2016, Russia's state-owned energy company Gazprom and its Serbian partner Srbijagas launched the construction of the Turkish Stream pipeline, which will transport Russian gas to Europe through Turkey. Implications for the future. The struggle for influence between NATO and Russia in the Balkans will have significant implications for the future of Europe. The region remains a volatile area, with a history of nationalism and ethnic tensions. There is a real risk that any instability in the region could lead to conflict. The struggle for influence in the Balkans is also symbolic of a broader geopolitical competition between NATO and Russia. Both sides are seeking to extend their influence beyond their traditional borders, and the Balkans are an important battleground for this struggle. As the world becomes increasingly multipolar, the competition between NATO and Russia in the Balkans is likely to intensify. The outcome of this struggle will have significant implications for the future of Europe's security architecture and the balance of power in the region. Conclusion: the Balkans remain an important area of geopolitical competition between NATO and Russia. Both sides have an interest in extending their influence in the region, and the struggle for control is likely to intensify in the coming years. The outcome of this struggle will have significant implications for the future of Europe, and it is important that the international community remains engaged in the region to ensure stability and prevent conflict.